And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And pitching in this game, Yusei Kikuchi.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And the lefty with the 0-1. That one missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third, Biggio. The throw to first. One up, one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Kerry Carpenter.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Akil Baddoo stands in now and watches strike one. One down, base is empty. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That's out to center field, on the move. And that is that. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Holton. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And he deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Baez fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alejandro Kirk.
And Boog, think about the batting average. He's getting a hit basically in 1/3 of his at-bats. I mean, a guy swinging it like that, it's hard for a manager to take him out of the lineup. So you play your way into an everyday spot. I'm looking for him to make an impact in this one.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier, 4th in the American League in batting average this year. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
0-1.
These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Carpenter, a former All-Star, 26 years old, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. Fastball for a strike.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Now 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Springer there makes the catch. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
In there at the knees.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 1 out, base is empty.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That is good.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mark Canha. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, no strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Two outs. That one misses, and that's ball 3. In the air, right side, and that is Springer. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, George Springer. And a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 18th home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. In the air, out towards left center. Canha snags it on the run.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next is the designated hitter,
Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. He swings and fouls one off. One run across in the frame so far. You're in game one of this 3-game set. And now the lefty. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Cavan Biggio with a chance to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. On a line out towards center. Baddoo makes a nice running catch. Toronto picks up one on this homer. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back now in Toronto. Gio Urshela steps in.
Number 13, Gio Urshela.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Javi Baez digs in right side.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Late on that fastball.
No ball, 1 strike.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And a pitch. In the dirt. 2-1. Here comes a pitch. And a base hit on a line. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
The lefty to 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
First and second, no outs. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Garrett Hampson. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Two on, one out. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No one can get there. It falls in. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Akil Baddoo. Golden opportunity right here. That's in there. And that's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one fouled off. One out, base is full. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got it! Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Holton back to work. And that one pulled foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Green settles under it, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That one fouled off. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Vladdy with a star scraper. His 26th of the year. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Back to the top of the lineup, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder.
Here's Kiermaier now. Grounded out his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the 0-1. Popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in for the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. On to the 4th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. The pitch. There's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Colt Keith struck out swinging his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That missed by a lot. 2-0. Left-hand hitter waits. Now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Here's a 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
Swung on, belted. Kiermaier ranging back. Banks off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner at third with 1 gone. And now Mark Canha flied to right his first time. Just missed. The 1-0. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Runner on at third, 1 gone. The pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Urshela batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one just misses. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Blue Jays 2 and the Tigers nothing. on 4. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. The wind and the pitch. This to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Way high there. Ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Popped up left side. Under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side. Sends it to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. The batter now, Javier Baez. The pitch. There's a strike. Baez, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. High chopper to third. Biggio sends it to first. Baez gone in the play.
Now batting, the catcher, Jefferson Caro.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jefferson Caro.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And the first 2 set down on the top of the 5th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And next to hit for Detroit, Garrett Hampson. Going on.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Way outside, 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
To third, Biggio. Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down there, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, number 36. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered center field way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The third baseman, number 8,
Cavan Biggio up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
1-2.
Bounce to the right. And that's just foul. Left-hand batter waits. This one in the air, right field. Green hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now batting.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Kirk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And ball 1. Now a pop up on the infield. Baez under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Toronto. They're up 2-0. Back now in Toronto. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Akil Baddoo. The line to kick the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. And here it comes. This one popped up and a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
Right through there for a strike. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ball popped up. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That's the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that's another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The Jays up by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. That one lifted to left. Varsho snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting. The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Kerry Carpenter. There's the strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one the other way. gets down, base hit.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Blue Jays 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Shelby Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back. To the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. This one high in the air to left center. Baddoo on the move to the alley. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Foul ball there. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Green makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Huascar Ynoa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the left fielder, Mark Canha.
The left fielder, Mark Canha.
And he deals. And the slider just misses. And there's a ball.
2-1.
And the count is even, 2-2.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Count is full.
Got it. And one gone. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Gio Urshela, 1 for 2. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
1-2 here. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Fires over to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Now it's Javier Baez. And the slider just misses. The Tigers trailing by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, and the batter is George Springer.
The right fielder, George Springer.
And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Green settles under it, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Dalton.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Out to short, Baez. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH. And he takes a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Way out front for strike two.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down two could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New arm out of the bullpen, Jordan Hicks.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Jefferson Caro up now for the Tigers. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jefferson Caro with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Strike two. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Baddoo swings through it for strike one.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Next offering is in for a strike. 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. The tying run at the plate. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Kicks and fires. Got it! 2 gone now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now the right fielder, Riley Green. There's the strike. Hicks, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Tying run at the plate. Up and in, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Will Vest.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now the third baseman, Cavan Biggio. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
On the ground, right side. And they get Biggio for the out.
The catcher.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Man at first with one gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty to the plate. Pitch misses there. Yeah, the count 1-2. And the righty deals. Keith. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Kerry Carpenter. And a pitch. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. Upstairs.
That's the ball.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Key in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat. to it like he did that time.
Eric Swanson gets the call from the pen.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Now a chance for Mark Canha. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. So the tying run at second. Pitch is in there. That is strike two. And here it comes. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and deals. Going to count 1-2. Into center. Drops into the glove.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
2 on, 1 out. And next up for the Tigers, Gio Urshela, 1 for 3. And that's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero drifts towards it, reaches for it, but it's foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they're down to their final out. And up next for Detroit, Javier Baez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette settles under it, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please Drive home safely.